expectation in the dressing room, okay? Any punches here on the belt line will be legal. Anything here will be legal. You can go ahead and touch them up. Just scoot back.
It's a career-long layoff of 14 months.
Not good going into a big fight like this, in my opinion. To get out a little quicker and start landing shots just like that. Send a message right away to Muratalla. He's been out of the ring for how many months? 14 months.
Typically want to press a guy.
Test that chin. Yes, you do not want him to get to that 4-round mark where he starts feeling acclimated and start feeling like he's back, he's confident.
Well, the danger in that is Muratalla may get his chin touched early on.
Which happened in the first round of his last fight. So that could be leading to the hesitancy. Because in the last fight we saw him against Humberto Galindo, he was knocked down the first round, Dre.
Right, this is normal. You got two guys that punch hard. Nobody's going to want to be the first to take a big risk. The way that both fighters can start to loosen up and start to feel more comfortable and feel.
And he takes care of responsibility after defensively when he punches as well, where you have Muratalla that's kind of free-flowing.
Combination lands, right hand comes in. And another right hand comes in. And Muratalla is doing damage, and that's it. He turns it on at the end of round 2 and scores a TKO victory. Raymond Muratalla all of a sudden found some offense, never relented, and comes up with a big, big win.
Beautiful sequence right here. You see Muratalla stocking the right hand. You see the left hand extended from Muratalla. He was able to sneak the right hand over the top. Now he's pinned in the corner. Now it's target practice right here.
Did you see the head snap back and the legs go out?
And I think that's the reason why the referee stepped in.
Robert Hoyle.
Robert Hoyle is a great ref. He watched closely. He didn't jump in too soon, and he didn't jump in too late. He waited, and when the head snaps back, that's always a clear sign for any good referee to get ready to jump in or to jump in, and he did just that.
The first right hand, too.
And I want to tell you folks at home, the reason why he stopped it, do you see any punches or any firepower coming back from Muratalla? No. That was 10 seconds of leather without any firepower coming back.
For your winner by technical knockout, and now the NABF and WBO Global Lightweight Champion, Raymond Danger Muratalla!
Yep, that's good right there. Punches here on up will be real good. Touch goes now. Come on, fighting at the bell.
Yeah, how long he wants to enable to be able to show, but no, it doesn't do anything. It just releases.
Does it move the cup?
It does move the cup. A lot of times you put the tape around so that way the trunks don't go up.
And now the first thing he does in the center of the ring is pull it back up.
Well, they probably.
Nice combination punching there from Muratalla when he goes downstairs and Perez get off.
Now Perez, what he did was he followed him out right there. Every now and then you see Muratalla. He's in the compromised position right there.
Nice right hand there from Muratalla. That's a solid right hand.
Smackety smack. Overhand. And then look at Perez. He's like, okay, you got me, but I'm still here.
Oh, nice flurry there from Muratalla. The quick jabs. And then a strong right.
Shot don't have to be a death blow. I mean, you can have setup shots. They can set up big shots later.
Wins, but before that, he had a run of 9 knockouts. Oh, you see the power of Muratalla here.
Ooh, this head is snapping momentarily.
Oh, there's a left hook from Muratalla.
Oh, he ain't gonna continue to take these clean punches all night.
Nice left uppercut there from Raymond Muratalla, looking every bit the number.
Now, if he goes down to the body, he has more of a target now. That he can hit that belt line.
Oh, how about not the body, but how about that shot from Raymond Muratalla, putting Jesus Perez on his back.
His footing momentarily. But let's check out this right hand. My bad. I'm too busy looking at Perez. Nice setup off that lead hand. Beautiful shot right there from Muratalla. He came underneath with that jab. He came actually underneath that.
On ESPN. He's got Jesus Perez hurt. He's taking his time.
You still see him. He geeks, jump right up.
Oh, a straight right hand once again from Raymond Muratalla.
Yeah, Muratalla setting it up. He set it up off.
Oh, there it is once again. The legs of Perez are shaky, and now he's on his back for the second time this round.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Aquí.
He has too much heart.
Coming around just to, again, and move that guard and move him towards that right hand with the left hook to start it. Excellent precision by Muratalla. Look how straight that right hand is. Knuckles down. Perfect execution.
Out of Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico, he may end up having to go back to construction, Timmy, because the punishment that Muratalla is putting on him is going to cost him a defeat.
That's what I'm talking about right there. You got to show your level, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Knowing he had his man hurt, just a matter of time. Just following up with the combinations. Referee stepped in to stop the action because he knew.
To this bout at 1 minute 24 seconds of round number 2. For your winner by technical knockout, Raymond Danger Muratalla.
Raymond Muratalla says,
Ray Muratalla trying to stay undefeated.
Okay, gentlemen, we got full belt line here under the letters. We got full letters here. You got my instructions in the back. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. Touch them up, gentlemen. Back to your corner.
Ray Muratalla turned to us yesterday, Timmy. He said, I need to put smart pressure on Tevin Farmer. How do you define smart pressure?
Well, Tess, let me just say this. Most fighters react inside the ring. The best fighters in the world, they are thinkers inside the ring. Smart pressure is a thinking fighter.
The size difference throughout the night, and clearly an advantage for Muratalla. On paper, he's listed at having a 2-inch advantage and a 5-inch reach advantage, but then you just look at the frames, the body frames, and clearly the naturally bigger man, and now you see them on a night when they've been rehydrated after the weigh-in and both making the lightweight limit. Farmer, of course, was a champion at 130 pounds. Farmer just range finding, touching with that southpaw jab to the body. Muratalla tries to fire off that mid-range right hand.
Look for the right hook of Farmer. He's going down. He's investing downstairs. That's what he's doing. Again,
You think that'll open up lower the left hand?
it's going to open up something upstairs. That's what he's attempting. He shot it too early right there. Shot it too early. And great job by Muratalla seeing that shot and getting underneath it. That sweeping left hand is something that he looks for. See, Raymond's not spooked right now. He's not spooked. Nice catch right there from Raymond. Not spooked by all the movement of Farmer. I love the variation of Farmer. I love the way he's going up and down. He's going up. He's going down. He's just changing things up. There it is. He sticks the left hand right down the middle.
Lead left hand. He's able to split the guard. Now Muratalla trying to get to the inside, looking to land that right hand to the body. Return fire comes from Tevin Farmer with the left hand.
Yeah, you got Muratalla definitely putting on the pressure, and you see the commitment downstairs. He's trying to slow down those legs. Again, sight the gas tank of Farmer. But you're seeing the activity of Farmer right now, off the back foot. A little step to his left. That's difficult. You know, he's right in front of you, then he's not in front of you. That's what's going to give Muratalla problems tonight. You know, Muratalla's going to have to be accurate with his shots, and he's going to anticipate where Farmer's going to be going to. He has to tonight, Tess. Nice left hand down to the body. Playing when you have this open stance battle. The lead hands usually, good offense right there from Muratalla. Changing speed from him.
Closing the gap and then throwing off the multiple punch combination.
Yeah, but I don't know how much that.
The pace.
Yeah, but I don't know how much that land, Tess.
No, I don't think much did.
But you know, the judges
very effective with the judges.
Yeah, we don't know how.
being the clear aggressor and stepping forward and making the fight, as we have seen in recent weeks. You get over Abraham Nova yet?
Tevin, let him go. Let Darren go.
No, well, shoot, let's go to the most recent one.
You go last week.
Foster. My gosh.
How about Foster's face and the reaction of those third carpet ropes in Contreras?
Good setup right there from Farmer. Oh, his face was vicious. Farmer, nice setup. Just a nice little feint with the lead hand coming straight down the middle. Right now, he has Muratalla befuddled right now.
Another left hand to the body.
A lot of movement. Muratalla's going to get more aggressive from his experience and slowing down the work of Muratalla, just smothering him and tying him up. Good right hand.
Yeah, straight right hand.
Good right hand from Muratalla right here. You know, Farmer, just a grazing blow right there. But here it is, the second shot, setting it up perfectly with that jab. Excellent work right there by Muratalla. And again, committing down to the body. Both men are committing down that he's breaking his rhythm and his flow. He's making them reset and having to rethink. Good counter right there from Muratalla, attempt at least. Ooh,
he's off balance after that left hand.
Good angle right there from Muratalla, getting around to the weak side right there. Good attempt by him. Nothing real clean. But that's what you're starting to see from Muratalla. You're starting to see IQ from him. He's trying to change things up himself. Not trying to be predictable. Not trying to do the same thing over and over. He knows he has a wizard in front of him.
That was one of the quotes that really stuck out to me in our preparation from this fight that came from Raymond Muratalla, saying that Tevin Farmer is overlooking his ring IQ. He said he probably thinks I'm just a straight-ahead fighter.
You know, a lot of the judges, they love the guy that's putting pressure and making the fight. Although Farmer, I think, is landing some good shots, especially downstairs.
Okay, we got an excellent head, but no cut, guys. Watch those heads on the inside, okay?
Yeah, that's typical with right hand versus
absolutely.
orthodox. You know, both heads, when they throw their power hand, line up on the same side. So that's expected. And then also feet tangling as well. Good right hand to the body by Muratalla.
Oh, there's a big left hand.
Muratalla got caught up in that space.
Farmer able to connect halfway through round number 4.
Again, another double right hand from Muratalla, but Muratalla, when he's reaching with his right hand, Farmer's looking for him to reach.
Okay, let's go.
Catching him with that left hand around the guard as he reached. Double right hand again. Good shot, good timing. Out of the way of shots. Doesn't stand there after his offense. He clears it, he gets off the corner. A difficult opponent to fight against. When he was reigning at the time,
yes,
he went on that five, I think it was 5 title defenses. Nobody wanted to fight Farmer. They knew how difficult of a challenge he was, of his slickness and IQ. And again, right hand misses badly. Farmer gets out.
Won the title in August of 2018 and held on to it until January of 2020. Then he goes through that period where he doesn't fight for 3.5 years. And he's won all 3 fights in the comeback. The last couple he's won by knockout. Coming to the end of round 4. As to what's been going on with Tank Davis and Vasily Lomachenko, so many reports of that being second half of the year unification fight among champions. Shakur Stevenson, we just saw last week, and then Denise Baranchek, the newly minted WBO champion. That is a name that everybody who's a contender will mention.
They don't know that. It's a difficult fight.
They think it's the most manageable fight.
Oh, it's a difficult fight. Baranchek is something else. Very tactically sound fighters.
Baranchek defeated Emmanuel Navarrete, the 130-pound champion, who moved up to lightweight to fight for the vacant belt. That was back on May 18th, a fight that we broadcast from San Diego. Round number 5 here, scheduled for 10 of this main event lightweight showdown. Tevin Farmer with a 41-37 connect advantage right now.
You see this chess match going on, fighting for positioning, both guys spinning around on angles. This is something else. You know, Muratalla is taking power off his punches. Now he's trying to punch with speed.
He's trying to time Farmer. He's finding a location for where he likes to hang out. He's doubling the right hands down the middle. He opened up the round, landing. Getting more double right hands attempts from Muratalla.
Straight back. Raymond, straight back. Go.
Not a whole lot of them landed.
Raymond, let the arm go. Let it go. Good job. Let it go. Kevin, pull it out.
Uh-oh. Good speed right there from Muratalla. Good change up, but good left hand to come back. Not the most entertaining scrap test, but I'll just tell you this: there's a lot of smart things going on by both fighters. A lot of adjustments
from fighters doing. They just don't want it to happen anywhere near the ropes.
Right.
Like they're pointing, literally pointing to the middle of the rings, and anything you can do right there. You see as a 52 to 44 connect advantage. Meanwhile,
all right, stop. No punch. Nobody. Go.
Ray's father, as well as Mr. Garcia, they're telling him start with the body. Get in, get to the body. He doesn't like it.
Not only does he doesn't like it, but you know, you can land there. That's the biggest target when you have someone so slippery like a Farmer. You got to pay attention. If you're having problems, you can pay attention to one thing, and the body should be the focal point for Muratalla to slow down Farmer.
Bernardo, what else can you tell us?
I just spoke with Chino Rivas, and he told me things are going as we expected and as we planned. We boxed from the outside. We've proven that Muratalla is a one-dimensional fighter. Now we can get more aggressive.
Good right hand, Muratalla.
Let's see if he gets more aggressive. Timmy, do you expect that?
Keeps his back off the ropes, Tess.
Yeah, that was clearly the message. See if Muratalla can get him into that corner here.
Good right hook.
Raymond, let the arm go.
Man, Raymond cannot get lulled to sleep by this style of Farmer. It seems like he's getting lulled to sleep. He needs to get more active. Get a little bit more active.
Sorry. Watch the spin, all right?
And
go.
And he needs to start from the body up. Let those hands go out at distance. You might get hit with one, but keep letting those hands go.
That's what they told him. They said start with the body first.
But as long as he gets space and he's able to bounce out of
his corner so much, they told him stay off the ropes. He stayed off the ropes.
And Mark, I'll follow up with that and ask Timmy this. What did you make of what his corner, Chino, said to him moments ago, where he said, Raymond Muratalla, he's done, he's frustrated, and he's tired.
He saw what I saw in the last round.
But there are 4 critical rounds to go here.
Yeah,
so the messaging, what do you make of the messaging?
But he saw what I saw in the last round. He saw that he's kind of lulled Muratalla to sleep. Muratalla is doing exactly what he wants him to do. He's took him out of his game. Now, it's up to Muratalla to change that this round. Each round, ooh, what a big shot.
Good right hand from Muratalla.
I'll land in that right hand, but it's about the tempo. Tempo for Muratalla. Let your hands go when you get opportunities, when you have Farmer out of...
Oh, and he catches him with the right hand on the inside after Farmer threw and was defensively flawed in that follow position.
So that was called the counter puncher.
Yes.
That's what you do. You can be first, you can be second, then third.
Well, how about, I mean, you know what that goes into the bucket of? If you let your hands go, good things happen.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Straight back, straight back.
First and last. First and last.
So it's a good 7th round for Ray Muratalla.
But again, it's the activity. He's moving those hands. Moving those hands. That's what it's about for Muratalla. If he wants to get in this fight, you got to move those hands. Nice, another good right hand.
Hold on.
Straight left hand from Farmer.
Lateral trap, just stopped on the dime and fired the 1-2 down the middle. Muratalla had one thing on his mind, and that's close the distance, and forgot about defense for a moment. Good shot.
Another right hand that he threw sort of at that mid-range of not where the head is, but where it's going.
Oh.
Listen for that bell, gentlemen.
Ooh, big right hand downstairs.
And he hears from Robert Garcia. It says, you got to pressure him. You have to pick it up. You have to throw more punches. You have to be more aggressive. You must let your hands go. There is urgency. Who won by unanimous decision against the former world title challenger Ruben Villa, handed Villa just the second loss of his career.
I'm gonna tell you, it's hard for anybody to look great against Farmer. Did you see the movement right there coming from Muratalla?
Great movement.
Great movement, getting around him, but did you see Farmer elude all those punches? Another good right hand from Muratalla. And again, you got to think about it. Farmer's been up against these ropes. He's been up against these ropes. He's been bagged up the entire night.
Rounds, and then there's a point deduction in that last round. You favor Muratalla in that last round. You got a 10-8 round right there.
Which can fuel Muratalla. Understanding that he just got a point. That has helped with the deficit if he believes that he may be behind in the fight. And that's why you start to see more urgency coming from him. Farmer's going to have to keep his form. He's going to have to keep his shape. He's going to have to keep his mentality to win this fight. He got to get his back off the ropes, and he has to box in the center of the ring, Tess.
Work on that, guys. Work out of it.
Because if he don't, he's not going to win these last rounds. Stay in the center of the ring. You know, the one thing that I'm not seeing a lot of coming from Muratalla, feints, no feints. I mean, you got a smart fighter in front of you, a counter puncher. You got to give him more feints. You can't let him know.
Draw something out of him.
Yes, you have to, Tess. But now he's following them, and you're seeing Tevin now getting off combinations. Then he steps in, he tries to tie up.
There's a combination from Muratalla. That is not where Farmer wants to be on the ropes, and he's tying up with that right hand again. Remember, a point deduction in the last round.
Yeah, it takes a lot of energy to move and fight the way that Farmer has fought this entire fight.
Touch him to the body. Muratalla comes in with a body shot. That was a right hand that came looping under, almost like an uppercut him right in the chest.
Like a bolo.
Yeah, like a bolo.
Yeah. He just didn't wind it up. Muratalla seemingly more comfortable right now. Good counter.
Left-hand counter from Farmer.
Tevin, let go, Tevin.
Muratalla just working the hands right now, and if Farmer can't tie up.
Short left hook on the inside just landed. Splits the guard with a right hand. Muratalla being more physical here in the middle of round number 9. Good combination on the inside from Muratalla. And a right hand.
Farmer's mouth is wide open. He's starting to gas out. Look at him. He's missing shots like that. This is a perfect opportunity for Muratalla to step on the gas, to land something significant.
In the corner of Farmer where they said, hey, we've got to work here. Don't let the judges take this away from you. And they had a lot of confidence moments ago. And things have changed on your scorecard, Mark.
Everything changed in that 8th round. 86-84, Muratalla. Listen, he's going to learn a lot from tonight.
It's deflating, Tess.
Do you feel like it was justified with the excessive holding?
I mean,
he did get
Tom was getting warned. Tom was giving them warnings. However, it just came out of nowhere. It kind of blindsided me. Now, you know, I got to go back and see how many times he warned them. However, it blindsided me. I'm not going to lie. It did. I didn't expect that.
Halfway through his 10th and final round. Muratalla trying to stay unbeaten. Farmer trying to put himself in position among the lightweight contenders after being a junior lightweight champion when he won the title back in 2018.
Raymond, let that go, Raymond.
It can discourage you, Tess. That's what it does. It discourages you. You know, you're having success. It kind of knocks you off your rhythm, off your game.
CompuBucks. Oh! What a big right hand from Muratalla. A sweeping wide right hand hit the target flush. Big Timmy.
He's going to get off on that small little angle. Watch. Boom. He looped that right hand, came around that guard, just threw a combination. Had him out of position, just let his hands go. If you let your hands go, eventually.
Farmer hurt here in round 10. And another right hand comes in from the unbeaten top lightweight contender.
Love those steps, stepping around, getting off the line, landing his shots. Muratalla just changing the angle up, surprising Farmer with that right hand.
It was a very strong finish for Ray Muratalla.
For your winner by unanimous decision. And still, NABF and NABO lightweight champion, Raymond Danger Muratalla.
I expect a clean fair fight start to finish. Pedirlo instrucciones en el camerino, que es una pelea libre y protéjase siempre. Right here is considered low. Right here, anything right here is considered low. Suerte.
And across the ring, Diego Torres is riding a 4 consecutive knockout streak. 11 of his 17 fights have ended in the first 2 rounds.
And you know what the interesting thing is that Muratalla is actually stepping on the gas. You know, usually he likes to lay back, but he has a plan. And the plan is to push back the puncher. Respect his skills.
Ooh, nice 1-2 from Raymond Muratalla.
And it was a thumb somewhat in the eye. You saw Torres right there blinking with his right eye.
You cannot afford to give Diego Torres that opportunity, though, because if he hurts you, he's going to finish you.
Still trying to get in his rhythm right now. He still hasn't found his rhythm. Again, he's still battling that eye. And Muratalla right now just taking his time, walking him down little by little, using his jab. Not really wasting a whole lot of time and getting to know Torres. He doesn't want to get to know him. He wants to take him out.
So far able to neutralize the left hook, although Torres was able to land that on the body. And a nice combination from Muratalla.
Good body shot right there from Torres.
Round 2 of a scheduled 10-round fight between undefeated knockout artist Raymond Muratalla stabbing with that jab on the chin of Torres.
Torres still hasn't figured it out just yet.
Sometimes it takes a fighter like Torres to get you hyper-focused.
Seriously, because, you know, I remember back in my career, man, you know, the tougher the opponent was, the more you're going to get up for him. You know what I mean? You know this is a dangerous guy. You got to respect the punching power of Torres.
Ooh, like that. The nice combination.
But this is the difference in level, man. Level of maturity. Yeah, it's a power right. Coming right over the top of the jab of Torres right there. Feet's getting tangled afterwards. But everything's off that jab. Look at the jab right there. Just to disguise that right hand. And then he's stepping back. Anytime Torres step forward, he's stepping back to get out of range.
There it is again. At the RGBA Academy is just different.
I believe it is different. Heavy shots, high boxing IQ, can put his punches together really well. Yeah, nice measure just to get out of range.
Jousting with that jab.
Yeah, I mean, it's demoralizing right now. I mean, Torres has no answers right now.
He's getting picked apart.
Getting picked to pieces.
Good defense there as the shot that Torres threw landed on the forearms of Muratalla and then on the biceps. Muratalla in control here through the first 6 minutes of this fight. Probably not the last time we'll be here. You see the pressure that Muratalla is putting on Torres.
Love when guys are on their front foot, man, and still fighting at the distance that they want to fight at.
Plus 550 to a plus 800 in the sports book against Muratalla. And right now you're seeing that difference.
Torres is going to need, right now, Torres is going to need to change the game plan up because fighting off his back foot is not working at all. if he wants to change the tide of this fight, because right now Muratalla is just doing whatever he wants to do when he wants to do it. He's just too dang good right now.
He walked him into a left uppercut, did Muratalla.
Look at that.
Now that body work. That's a fight that will probably be marinated further until both are further along in their respective careers. Short
oh,
right
we hurt him with that right hand.
That hurt Torres.
Hurt him.
That was an excellent right hand that Muratalla landed.
Nice short in between. Muratalla right now is on a knockout streak. He wants that knockout bad.
Mark, what do you got to say?
I have, hey, Timmy, Keyshawn's got, what, 9 fights?
I don't care.
Muratalla, it's his 19th.
Through the first 3 rounds. Nice double jab. Followed up by the angles from Muratalla.
He's already said that he can beat him, that he can fight him. So I'm just letting you know, Mark.
Hey, let's look at what we got here. I'll tell you what, I do agree with you. It's not just Muratalla's strength. A front foot fighter maintain his distance this well.
Yes.
That's where you're right, brother.
Absolutely. Oh, I'm right with the other one, too. Good
nice uppercut there from Muratalla.
You see, all he's doing for defense is he's just stepping back.
But he unfortunately couldn't make it here due to visa issues. So he's got his amateur trainer, Luis Guzman, stepping in. The Hall of Famer Timothy Bradley and Mark Kriegel on the call. And you see, even though they wanted Torres to come out firing, it's Muratalla just putting it on Diego Torres. All right, Mark, what's your card look like after 4 rounds?
40-36, 4 rounds to none. I asked Robert Garcia, what do you got to do to put him away? He says, hey, we want some rounds here. I said, yeah, well, still, what do you got to do to put him away? What about the body? He goes, yeah, that's what we just asked him for.
He's in the zone right now. He's feeling comfortable. He understands what's coming back at him. He's not too worried about it right now. And yes, you're right. You always got to be cautious. But right now, Muratalla is in complete control. Look at the right hand, just straight down the middle. He figured him out in the first round. Muratalla.
There's that 1-2 and that uppercut.
Figured him out in the first round. Depending on where you are, but Muratalla is standing directly in front of Torres. And he's right.
There's that body shot, a right hook.
That left hook of Torres is still dangerous. And he's looking for a way to land it. You know, sometimes he'll dip. You know, he'll shoot the jab down to the body, and then he'll do the same movements, and then he'll come up with the left hook.
Ooh, there's that double jab from Muratalla. And the combination punching. Diego Torres is perplexed here. Speed, power, and control. Those are the words used to describe Raymond Muratalla's performance in the first half of this fight.
That's it. That's all they basically told him during that round, in that rest period. I mean, he can't catch all them shots. Look at that timing. Look at that timing.
That was a nice right
hand. Oh my God, he hurt him again with that shot. The knockout is near.
Muratalla can't get greedy because of the left hook of
Torres. He gonna get greedy. Look at the angles. Torres has nothing for him.
Right hand from Muratalla. It's target practice here in round number 6 as he backs up Torres against the ropes.
Wait on the body shot. That's what I'm waiting on. I see the left hook to the liver.
And a guy as tough as Diego Torres is, he may be able to take a shot to the head, but when you're really going to find out how tough he is when you connect to the body.
Right.
Ooh, that was a nice left uppercut.
Because he gains confidence, then he starts getting brave, and then he starts throwing punches, more and more shots. And you got him kind of bewildered right now, so keep that going.
Another excellent round for Raymond Muratalla as 6 rounds are in the books here in Lake Tahoe. 25, almost half of his punches landed in the last round compared to just 8 for Torres. And overall in the fight.
Ooh, right hand. Go ahead, eat that. Trying to get a little bit more aggressive. You know, he started off, he looked like he was going to get, start moving forward, marching forward, dictating, but he getting countered on the way in.
Yeah, he got caught with a left hook there from Raymond Muratalla. He's finding it.
Yeah, Torres definitely has a poker face. I mean, his demeanor has not changed. There's the left hook right there. That left hook is still dangerous. He came behind with a right hand, too.
And they want him to continue to throw the right hand over there in the Torres corner because they see the damage under the left eye of Raymond Muratalla, so they're trying to give him any little bit of confidence that they can help him build here.
Well, Muratalla right now is let off the gas right now. I don't know if he's trying to taking this round off. You know, he could be getting a little bit tired, looking for a second win right now.
A stab jab from Torres. Ooh, nice left hook from Muratalla. Ooh, nice combination from Muratalla. Sends Torres reeling backwards, and he's on his heels.
He's still hurt. He's still hurt, and he's dangerous. Just check it out. It's all timing. Ooh, boom, short, right from where his hand was at, right down the middle, straight as an arrow. You see that wide shot coming from Torres. There it is. Torres looking to set up a left hook right hand, gets caught right in the middle of that combination. A hurt fighter is a dangerous fighter.
There's a right hook from Muratalla once again, shaking the head of Torres. The body language of Torres changing here with 23 seconds left in the 7th round.
He's taking some big shots right now, and he's weathering the storm.
Nice body shot from Muratalla downstairs with the right. Then he takes it upstairs. Woo! Uppercut with the left from Muratalla. Has Torres in trouble here in round 7. He's dangerous. Mark, after 7 rounds, how do you have this card?
70-63, 7 rounds to none, Muratalla. What was interesting, though, was that last round, I thought Muratalla was taking it off, too.
Yeah, the second half of that round was excellent for Raymond Muratalla. Look at that. Hurting Diego Torres late in that round.
But the counters he throws is just different. He understands his distance, his range, and which he needs to fire his punches from. He's great at positioning as well. I mean, I'm high on Muratalla and what I'm seeing in this fight.
He had that pull counter just seconds ago.
Yeah.
Sets up the combination. Ooh, that shot hurts him. And
trying to tell y'all. Boy, man. I'm trying to, man.
7, 8. ¿Quieres seguir? Anda para acá. Ven para acá.
Referee asks him, you want to, what? The fight is over. Celestino Caballero decides that he's in no condition to continue.
You know, it was just a matter of time, but that uppercut set it up. Split the high guard right there. That first setup shot was the uppercut, came around with the hook and the combination. He never saw the uppercut coming. Look at that. Quick, fast, quick, accurate combinations right there from Muratalla. I mean, that's tough to deal with, guys. I'm letting y'all know that's tough to deal with. There's heat on every punch. So right there, I don't know. You see what I'm saying? That he didn't give him an opportunity to continue at all.
For your winner by technical knockout, and still the NABF and WBO Global Lightweight Champion, Raymond Danger Muratalla!
Gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. You know what I expect out of you. The trunks are good here. The trunks are good here. We're going to touch them up and let's go to work.
Few guys that when he starts sparring, people stop in the gym.
Don't stop. Everybody want to watch him.
Galindo's coming off of a loss against Artem Hartunian in Germany, the 2018 Olympic bronze medalist. So he is not being matched easy at all in his career. And
Ty right now just taking a look at Galindo. He's moving left, he's moving right, and every time he moves right, he gets hit with the jab from Galindo. Galindo's able to just slide his jab right down the middle and catch him right in that slot between the gloves or between the guards.
And Galindo knows that all eyes are on Muratalla, but he said, this is a win that can change my life.
Not with the stab jab, but the left hook down to the body. And I want to see the response of Galindo after that.
But Muratalla did tell us, look, I'm very patient early on. I like to figure a guy out, and then I like to break him down. And those body shots have proven to be vicious for Muratalla in the past.
Is that a devil or something, a Satan on that liver side? Goodness.
Nice jab from Muratalla. Nice right, and Muratalla's down. Impressive right shot from Galindo.
6, 7, 8. You okay? Yeah.
he got hit with this shot is because he keeps going back to the ropes right there with his hands down against a guy who throws looping shots, and a shot got through.
He never saw it.
He did this maybe 15 seconds earlier, except that time he blocked the shot. But he drifts back to the ropes. That's a mindless move that he made. And he just is lackadaisical, expecting that Galindo's not going to take advantage. He missed that one or landed actually the left and the right hand, and down he goes. So I'm not sure that's a case of not being able to take a shot, and it's more about just leaving his chin on a platter to be hit just like it was. Now it's all about the response. Can he keep his composure? Can he not make the same mistake being on the ropes with his head up high that got him in trouble in the first place?
Respect my bell.
He was still throwing shots. He still was looking to counters. He was being defensively sound. So I think he's okay.
Dre, the talk is that Muratalla with the win tonight would be facing Jeremiah Nakatila on the Devin Haney, Vasily Lomachenko card May 20th, and Nakatila a lot more dangerous than Humberto Galindo.
He has the right hand.
But here you see right here the same mistake that he keeps making, and I don't know if that seems to be something that he does in the gym. He probably gets away with it. He could, you know, have his back to the ropes and block shots.
There's that jab from Galindo.
Yeah, but what Galindo's doing is, and the reason why he's having success is he's staying directly in front. He's forcing Muratalla back, and he's forcing him towards those ropes. And what he's doing is he's looking for him to make a mistake, which is to shoot the jab from the wrong position or be out of position, which he's squared up usually along the ropes, and he's looking to loop that right hand because those guards of Muratalla is down. There it is again. Got his right hand down.
This is a dead
like,
spot
what are you
once
doing?
again. Like, he's allowing Galindo to land or at least throw 4 or 5 shots, and oftentimes 1 or 2 will get in.
But look at Galindo. Look what he's doing. He's standing right at the right range. He's getting his shots off. He's not there to be hit, but he's able to apply enough pressure on Muratalla to pin him on those ropes. Like
There's that combination of the left hook that shook Muratalla.
He hurt. He hurt.
If you notice, that's always, you see Galindo always throw consequences that he doesn't want.
See, back against the ropes, and that's a habit. Muratalla right now look like he's in trouble. He's in trouble.
There's a nice right from Muratalla. Try to get Humberto Galindo off of him, but I don't know that he's recovered from the first
man,
knockdown.
look, I don't know. You know, his energy seems down to me. It just seems a little bit off tonight. It is, but you get complacent when you spar the same guys over and over and over. You know, that's the thing, and you develop bad habits sometimes, just like this. Land along the ropes.
Now he's in the center of the ring, gets caught with the right uppercut from Galindo, but there's the body work from Muratalla that can change the fight.
2 good lead left hooks to the body. You see in this space right here, Galindo doesn't throw both hands. He doesn't feel comfortable. He's not able to plant his feet.
And you see a different Muratalla.
Yes, you do.
That's why range and real estate is so important in this sport. You want to fight the fight on your terms, and now the 3rd round is where Muratalla, Galindo's fought in Mexico, Germany, Panama. And he told me, look, I consider myself a technical fighter, but I have explosive hands, and so far he's proven that.
Yeah, you see him pick it up. You see Muratalla start to drift to the ropes. You see Galindo start to get excited, but then Muratalla did the right thing. He took him back to where he's.
3 rounds in the books here. Muratalla catching his sea legs. And Tim, I'm going to invite you to take us into the Jose Ramirez lab for tonight's main event. Andre, Jose Ramirez is also liable to use that left hook downstairs and can also put you away.
Yes, he can.
Already Muratalla has been on the canvas in the 1st round and hurt in round 2, but he seems to have found that range right there in the center of the ring.
You see Galindo pick up the pace, but he did the right thing. He smothered the work of Galindo, tied him up, took him back where Galindo is uncomfortable. That allows him to have quick exits, and that allows him to tie up quickly, avoid danger, and get back to the center. Just like that.
Body work from Muratalla. Still not the dominant Muratalla we're used to seeing, but now he gets away from those dangers.
He fell into the dead. Good shot.
Ooh! What'd I tell you? What I tell you, liver shot.
4, 5,
Right on that devil.
6, 7, 8.
Up at 8, and now both men.
Yeah, about time he didn't woke up. Muratalla, that there left hook. Oh, teeter-totter. He came up with the uppercut and went down low, baby. Beautiful shot right there. Here it is. See that small little short uppercut right up the middle.
4 rounds, and there is the dominant Raymond Muratalla that we expected early on in this fight. He got into a rhythm, he got out of danger, and created a dangerous situation, hitting the little devil right in the liver.
He'll be looking to go right back down there.
He's trying to set it up right now.
Once he takes Galindo's mind away from it. That's why he's picking and poking to the head. Eventually, he's going to step it up and try to land that shot to the body.
Moral of the story from Muratalla and Galindo, stay the heck away from the ropes.
Moral of the story, everybody stay away from the ropes.
Pretty much.
Keep the fight in the center of the ring.
That speaks to the IQ of Muratalla, is that a small recognition, a small thing that he recognized has changed the course of this fight.
He's in a groove.
Yes.
And the speed. You're starting to see the speed of Muratalla starting to take.
That just goes to show you, you can never be complacent inside those ropes because you will pay. Nice work there, the combination downstairs from Muratalla. Galindo still dangerous with that right hand. Just even the positioning of the hands is so different from Muratalla compared to the first 2 rounds.
He woke up. Unfortunately, it took the knockdown.
Ooh, what a nice
good exchange right there
from Muratalla there.
And he's in the groove. He's looking like the guy we're typically used to seeing.
Sticking that jab downstairs, stabbing with it. Trying to open up that guard, and he does. And that short left hook to the chin from Muratalla. That punch variety.
But he better not make a mistake. Galindo's a veteran. He's going to be looking for Muratalla. Just a little low in his action, low in activity. He's going to look to land that looping right hand again.
Now it's Galindo closing out this round. I think you said something very important as Muratalla lands a beautiful left hook there on the chin of Galindo. Is the women do not disappoint. Sometimes you get a big name fight with a man and you walk out like, I expected a lot more. You get your money's worth when the women start to throw down.
Big difference between estrogen and testosterone. It really is, man. These women, they put it all on the line. They really mean what they be saying and talk about.
And you know what? Sinisa broke it down for us. She says, look, why do I not throw a lot of jabs? Because I got 2 minutes and I got impressed. And Galindo impressed Muratalla there with another right hand because his back was against the ropes.
That's going on, and so many things that Galindo has to look out for. He's so busy trying to protect himself that he can't muster up any offense.
He hurt him with that body shot again. Oh, he killed. Oh.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah, Galindo's starting to wear down. I know he's coming forward. You know, he's trying to stay consistent. He's not consistent with his hands. He's consistent with the pressure, but not with his hands. And I think sooner or later in round or 2, you're going to start seeing Muratalla stand his ground and start to fight.
I think he can do it now.
Galindo preoccupied with the offense of Raymond Muratalla, but both fighters were preoccupied during this fight.
Muratalla's shots are powerful, they're accurate, and when they land, they do damage. He can step it up and try to get Galindo out.
And the more punches he throws, the less Galindo throws.
And I think the body is the key to do that. So Muratalla can stand right there and block those shots the way that he did and rip his own shots in return.
Yeah, because it's not the same power. It's not the same power or resistance on the shots coming from Galindo now.
Muratalla keeping that left hand out, pawing jab.
See, once you can stand in range like that and parry those kind of shots and still have your eyes on the target, it's time to go to work and eat now. Now you can let your offense go.
And you know you handcuff Galindo at the same time.
Yes. And I think Robert Garcia needs to start calling for this. Be smart, but we can get him out of there.
You know, sometimes being knocked down, man, it's almost like you can end up, ooh, beautiful shot right there. Like a deer in headlights.
Yes. Now the boxer is backing up the guy who wanted to come forward, that is a sign that you can stand there and go to work.
Yeah, it is.
And from the Garcia corner, we can hear them yelling in Spanish, get aggressive, let your hands go. They see the same thing you see, an opportunity.
It's time.
Short right hook from Muratalla.
And you know what the crazy thing is? The only time Muratalla gets hit is when he pulls straight back. It's the only time. So anytime he's in the pocket and he looks to get out, that's when you have a guy like Galindo that's going to follow him out.
I think this is the missing link in the development of Muratalla, is just the instincts to know when it's time to eat, when it's time to feast, and the temperament to step in there and let both his hands go. He's got beautiful offense, beautiful selection of punches, and he typically lands clean shots. Now's the time to put on that spectacular finish.
You know what? A great learning experience for Muratalla as well, because sometimes you start to believe you're invincible and you start to believe the hype around yourself. Right. And then a shot like the one that Galindo landed in the first round
humbles you. Muratalla came in flat and cold. He cannot make that mistake against Knockdown.
Ooh, nice right hand there from Muratalla after Galindo landed a right of his own.
Yeah, but that was a beautiful 6-inch.
Muratalla, he's not going to get it with a headshot. He's going to have to get it with a body shot. He's going to have to hit the devil again. That's what he's going to have to find a way to hit the devil.
El Diablo. There's a nice right hand, but you're right. Galindo can take a headshot.
Yeah, but the way you set it up is you throw the right hand. That's going to get you on that left side. Then you throw the left hook up top. But you don't really put a lot of emphasis on it. You ain't got to turn the shot over. Just tap, bring that guard up, and boom, right down to the body.
And you're bouncing in the living room. It's lava, the lava floor. Yes. I think that now he feels like if that rope touches his back, it's lava, and he's stepping away.
That's right.
From
he got him on the ropes now.
Absolutely, and you know what?
And that hurt him. The bell just rang and he ran out of time, but he's hurting Galindo, not just to the body anymore. He's also doing it to the head.
Yeah, that right hand is finding a home on the chin. The process of breaking him down is starting in earnest here in the 9th round.
Yeah, it's a lot that Muratalla is working with. He can pretty much get this done and get this over with, I believe, however he wants to, if it's a sustained attack, either to the head or the body or both.
And now he's parrying shots 6 inches off his body that Galindo throws. He's seeing everything now.
But Galindo right now is just trying to buy some time right now, switching from the southpaw stance, and he's hoping.
Good shot right there.
Right hand. Yeah.
And then 2 liver shots. This is the punch variety, the accuracy, the timing, and the power that we're used to seeing from Muratalla.
Good shot right there. Don't seem like much.
That's what he has to do.
Yeah, you
switch up those combinations.
You got to move that left elbow up to protect the head and then follow it up. Or
See,
that
was a 4-punch combination right there, but it was all to the head.
Yeah. Setting it up, saying, you know what, just keep him up here, and then next thing you know, be downstairs.
Ooh, put the speed on it, changing the speed.
That body shot right there.
He changed the speeds
that
up
was
on
a mean left hook right there from Muratalla. You see now Galindo reacting.
Oh, there it is. Didn't I tell you?
The devil goes down.
There it is. He put the Chavez on him. Bing, bing, bing.
6, 7, 8, 9.
It's done.
10.
Buenas noches. Raymond Muratalla with a stoppage win. Body shot combination. Horn off the devil tattoo right here.
Sure did. Beautiful combination, head and body. See the variation right there, switching it up. He did 4 shots, I think it was a couple sequences ago, to the head. But this time, switching it, changing levels on it. Boom, boom, boom. Beautiful shots right there. One land right there on the liver, and down Galindo goes.
It's just a great finish.
Oh, right there on the devil. Ain't
but
that
it was a lot of work that was done to set that shot up. A lot of body shots that Galindo didn't go down from. A lot of head shots that he didn't go down from. It's called softening up an opponent. You get the right shot through at the right time, especially late in the fight, you get that kind of reaction.
For your winner by knockout, Raymond Danger Muratalla.
Young fighters that have taken from nothing, hopefully to championships, like the case with Muratalla and Bam Rodriguez. He's like, these 2 guys are going to be on pound for pound list. So.
And it keeps them evolving as trainers where they don't get stuck into just training one style like Robert Garcia said.
don't know if I like the hair of Muratalla, honestly.
Explosive. You see him still evolving, still growing, but you see enough to know that if he stays focused.
Robert Garcia calls him exemplary.
And right now it just seems like Muratalla is just taking his time, getting a look at him, want to feel his best. And then he'll eventually start putting shots together like that. Beautiful right hand over the top of the jab.
There's that stick from Muratalla, follows it up with a right to the body and an uppercut down the middle.
Ooh, that shot right there, that behind the back, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt tomorrow for sure.
So that liver shot that Muratalla just landed.
A rojo tonight. Out the roll. But he's tough. He's going to be there as long as he can be there.
All right, let's send it up to our crew. Joe Tessitore, Mark Kriegel, and Max Kellerman.
Thank you very much, Bernardo. Listen, we have been through this.
From those three gentlemen, Muratalla continues to dig to the body here against Elias Araujo, who's got very little regard for defense. He's an offensive machine, but Muratalla's not letting him get comfortable.
Yeah, but, you know, what I like about Araujo is he's moving his head side to side. He's, you know, he is coming in the same way, but at least he's moving his head. And he got his high guard, and he's sneaky with shots like that. You know, he changed levels real quick and came over the right hand and caught Muratalla sleeping.
Yeah, I respect it, Bernardo. I respect when a fighter knows who they are, they know what their limitations are, and they try to fight within that. The patience. He could do more, but he's allowing Araujo to make the mistakes, to make things easier for him.
For a few days, but I kept training, and now I'm at 100%. So, you know, we never know how a fighter's going to react to COVID. Absolutely. Caught Araujo with a nice lead right, but Araujo's right in his face.
Yeah, that's his style. He wants to maul you. He wants to close the distance. He doesn't want to allow Muratalla to have distance and work his offense from the outside.
Araujo just keeps pressing.
Yeah.
He keeps pressing. He keeps pressing.
He's tricky. To get it on inside the ring, you know, it's a bit nerve-wracking early in the week when you have to answer questions. It's annoying over and over and the same questions over and over again.
Yeah, it's just a lot of pressure and, yes, excitement and eagerness because you've trained so much.
On the East Coast, as it would happen for primetime, but ooh, nice body shot there from Muratalla. 8:30, so they'll be nice and fresh. Nice body work from Muratalla once again.
But Araujo keeps coming back.
Oh, yeah.
He takes some and he dishes some out. Muratalla, his shots are just cleaner, easier for the judges to see, and are probably landing. Araujo is landing some shots.
With a nice counter right from Muratalla, who once again goes directly at the rib cage.
You don't want the rib cage. Muratalla, he's looking for the liver. That's where he's looking for, on that right side of Araujo. Araujo's keeping that arm down, protecting his liver.
No, he was setting him up for that right uppercut was Muratalla.
Not big steps. He's not wasting a lot of energy because he knows Araujo has bad feet. So he punches, he'll look, watch, step off to the side, and then he'll rinse and repeat. Great movement, great thinking from Muratalla tonight.
Yeah, when guys take headshots, you want to immediately start going down to the body.
Ooh, nice right hand from Araujo, but then he takes two left hooks.
That's to be expected when you're facing an aggressive fighter, especially with small gloves on. It's a little bit different than the gym. A lot of composure tonight because he's been under pressure from round one.
Once again, he tries to find a space under the elbow of Araujo with the left hook. He has a nice uppercut and then digs to the body as Muratalla is just very compact with his shots.
Some guys get hit, Bernardo, and they get angry.
Yeah.
And that's Araujo. They want to hit you back. They're not thinking about protecting themselves.
I like Muratalla. He can operate at any range, whether it's inside, outside. Nice chopping right hand right on the...
Good shot.
I love his inside game. I've been seeing some pinning. He's been pinning the arms of Araujo at times, digging down. I don't like when he stands straight up like that and keeps that left hand down, gets it with right hand.
And it's only the 4th round.
Look at that. Wow, nice. Beautiful shift right there.
Nice counter right from Muratalla. This is so typical of an RGBA sparring session that Muratalla's got to be so comfortable doing what he's doing.
He's a throwback. And he comes from a throwback city, state, Cleveland, Ohio.
Just those arm punches that Araujo is throwing now. That's just the fact that that body work is finally paying off. He's breathing through the nose, is Araujo, and he's just laboring through.
I mean, Muratalla looks like he's fighting on cruise control. Good shot right there. Good counter.
There you see that left hook to the liver, following it up, and Araujo has to hold. He has to tie him up.
There is a cut.
Or is it just the blood from the nose that went that way? That's a digging left hook to the body from Muratalla.
Might be from the nose.
Yeah, I think it just hit him with the uppercut.
Hold one time this fight until just now. So that's how you know the punishment is sinking in, and you can step on the gas because he may be on his way.
Oh, nice counter right. Muratalla is just doing what he wants to do with the rough and rugged Araujo here.
Gonna step in. Gonna step in and stop it. Yep, I knew it. I knew it.
And Diaz Araujo is beside himself. Because I'm still fighting. Come on, he's not doing anything to me.
I agree with Araujo. He's earned the right to keep fighting. He's put up a great fight up until this point. He's losing the fight, but give him the opportunity to keep going.
Well, fans, we have the time of 2 minutes, 20 seconds in round number 5. A referee in charge stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout and still undefeated, Raymond Danger Muratalla.
Go through there. Everybody who is everybody in the Southern California boxing scene was in that backyard throwing down, and now they're out here doing their thing as pros. The caveman, Miguel Contreras, always walks in with that club. He's true to his name in the way he looks and the way he fights. He's a clubbing fighter.
So if I was one of these guys, I'd be like, you know what? I'm going to take a different path. Give me this guy. Give me that guy. Give me this prospect. And I'm going to knock him down. See, Muratalla's a natural counterpuncher, but what he's trying to do is he's trying to stay close enough to be able to counter because he knows, he understands.
There is Contreras, knowing what his job is tonight, and that is to test Raymond Muratalla. As round 1 comes to a close, and Muratalla, in his 3rd fight this year, Tim Bradley's number 3 top double stamp prospect.
Stop the double standard, Timmy.
They said stop the double standard. Oh my goodness.
And you know I love you.
He's not a champion. Janabek is.
And a body shot from Muratalla.
See, the thing what's going to happen in this fight is the punching power of Muratalla. It's going to be too much. At the end of the day, I mean, Contreras, he punches.
Contreras wants revenge against the RGBA Academy because he fought Hector Tanajara to a draw 8 rounds in March 4th, so he's not afraid of the Robert Garcia crew. But this guy's a different animal.
Different animal.
Ooh, you see that left hook?
Animal.
That wobbled Contreras. He stopped him in his track.
Free. Your hands are free. Let's go.
I told you, Muratalla is not spooked anything by the power of Contreras. So now he should say, you know what, I'll take 1, maybe 2. I'll take a little bit more chances, and I'm going to take you out.
We got to go out there, brutalize our opponents, and send a statement every time out. Nice uppercut there from Muratalla.
All love.
Keyshawn, Jermaine Ortiz.
All of them.
There's another tier of lightweights coming up.
No, they said we're going straight for Devin Haney. That he's got the belt. But there's a pecking order and a line for that.
But realistically, who do you call out, Timmy?
Nakatani.
That's a good fight.
Nakatani. Why not?
Nice right hand from Muratalla, finding his range.
See, he's standing with that right hand. You're right. He found the right range, and you saw the legs of Contreras buckle a little bit.
Nice right hand from Raymond Muratalla. They call him danger because if you're in the ring with them, you are in peligro.
Look, Contreras right now, it's the third round. You got this round.
Back-to-back combinations. Now an overhand right, a left hook, and as Muratalla starts to pour on the combination, that spells trouble for Contreras.
This is what I've been wanting to see from Muratalla. Killer instinct. This is what you're seeing right now.
Downstairs, upstairs. Contreras having an answer, but he may be too brave for his own good.
I did see top guns.
Okay, did you see when they said laser lock?
Yeah.
Okay, I think Muratalla's got laser lock.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
And here we go with the big shots from Raymond Muratalla. But how much against a guy like Muratalla? Ooh, those body shots starting to hurt him. You have a tough guy in front of you who could take a headshot, Tim. Most guys cannot take it to the body.
Oh, look, it's just a matter of time. When he's outside like that, out at range.
Muratalla using every one of his 4.5 inches of reach advantage to extend that powerful right hand and punish. And now it's a left-right uppercut combination from Muratalla, but Contreras is standing and he's throwing.
Contreras, this is what you call selling out. Contreras is saying, you know what? If I'm going to go out, I'm going to go out swinging.
You want to fight? Let's fight.
And Contreras is just hoping to just buy himself some time right now. Whoa!
My goodness, what a round. I don't know what's holding up Contreras, but that bell is his best friend right now.
Yes.
And that's with 16-ounce gloves, headgear. Oh, there's that left hook from Muratalla, who's landed on 88 punches through 3 rounds.
He continued to take those big shots. I'm going to let him know before he comes out. If you continue to take that type of punishment, son, I'm going to stop this match. I care about you more. I want to get you home safe because that's the job of the trainer. He's letting them work, and then he's gonna explode with some vicious combinations.
That was a nice right hook from Raymond Muratalla.
Going out the side gate.
The hands are free, let's go.
And see, and that was a beautiful sequence right there in transition from Muratalla. When he stepped back, he got distance, and then he fired the 1-2. Still has a ton of energy. He's still trying. But what he needs to do, what Muratalla is doing right now, he's taking this round off a bit. You know, he expressed a ton of energy in that last round, and he's trying to just catch a second win. When he does, bro, I'm telling you, it's going to get bad.
Or if he catches him with another right coming in like he did there.
I'm glad she executed her plan.
Muratalla at 47% accuracy through the first 4 rounds. Pretty impressive, Tim.
Punch behind the head.
And there's power behind those shots as well. We see him set up that 1-2 and the right uppercut. Nice uppercut there from Contreras as Muratalla takes another respite. But then he sets up that right hand.
When he throws it, it's going to land.
Oh, straight right from Muratalla. That one's been there.
That's nasty. That pull counter. Oh! The body work.
Punches up, keep those punches up.
Referee Michael Ortega admonishing him for the low blows.
Takes so much out of you.
Stay off his neck.
Of Contreras.
See these low points right here. What Muratalla needs to do, he needs to get on that jab. You know, get distant, get on that jab, and bust up your opponent using that stick.
This is just the caveman being a caveman,
Yep.
and you got to give caveman some credit.
Yeah, and you got to give Muratalla credit too because he is asking all the questions of Contreras as he's outlanded him substantially by over 36 punches here through 6 rounds. There's an overhand route.
Worried about that right eye of Contreras. He getting hit with flush with vicious shots, combinations by Muratalla right now. Muratalla caught a second win. He's stepping on the gas a bit. It's open every single time.
You know who does that to perfection?
Floyd Mayweather.
Dimitri Bivol.
And Floyd Mayweather does it too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But he's not fighting anymore.
He'll do it with the lead right hand.
Although he's fighting this weekend again in an exhibition. For real, for real.
For real, for real. He making that money.
Yeah,
keep
that
doing,
is for real.
Keep doing your thing, Mayweather.
That body jab, stabbing at Contreras, and then setting up the right.
Oh my goodness, taking candy from a baby. Set it up. Oh!
He's hurt. And there's that left hook and right uppercut from Muratalla. And this is where the referee has to watch out because Contreras is taking some big shots in the corner.
Stop the
and there
fight.
It is. Round 6. Raymond Muratalla makes a statement tonight, and you see aftermath on the face of Contreras.
Look, it's just systematically he broke him down. From the 3rd round on. You know, Contreras, he had no clue what to do. All he knew what to do at that time was just fight. Put himself in harm's way. You know, Muratalla controlled distance on the outside. When he got distance, he extended with punches like that. I told you that right uppercut was going to come into the play. You see him land right there. But he knew he had his man hurt. I like the fact that he stepped on the gas. That was the thing that I gave him.
For your winner by technical knockout, Raymond Danger Muratalla.
I think I keep my composure very well. I'm not an emotional guy. One of the things I do well is staying focused, and that is critical at this stage of development.
Well, the hype is justified, and I believe, in fact, Muratalla should have more hype, but he's a quiet guy. He goes about his business a certain kind of way. He makes the most noise inside the ring, not outside the ring. And if we keep watching this guy, the next year, year and a half, 2 years, he's going to be right in position if he doesn't already have a belt around his waist, and he's not going to lose it very easily.
I'm going to tell you right now, look for the sniper right hand coming from Muratalla over the jab of Valdier.
Decides that up right away of just seeing Valdier not getting it back.
Yeah, the way he's throwing it from down below. And when you throw it from down below, like by your chest area.
Massive opening.
Massive opening, yep, right over the top.
And it's not just the punches that Muratalla throws. That's the icing. It's everything he's doing before he lands that big knockout shot. He's putting himself in position. Looks like he's not doing much. He'll take that shot on the gloves right there just to get a little bit closer, to test out his opponent's power. He's outthinking and frustrating the opponent little by little before he sets up the knockout shot. That's impressive.
To your point, Dre, he's like the calm sea. You know, when the sea is calm, it's dangerous, deceptively dangerous, because you have no idea what's going on underneath that sea. That current is moving all the time.
Using his footwork to get away. And back to the jab.
It's a lookout round for Muratalla right now. He's just looking, planting his seeds right now. He's seeing what he can get away with. He's managing distance. And he already has Valdier on the run. Beautiful hook.
Small move right there, but significant. That counter, that block counter from Muratalla right there lets you know that he's getting closer to his target. He's getting more comfortable staying in front of Valdier.
Yeah, that was a parry counter right hand. You don't see that often.
Oh, body shot. Wow. Left hook to the body. You heard the thud of it. You can be on top, and you don't need to shout it from the mountaintops. You just do it in the ring, and that's the style of Muratalla.
And those guys on that list, those guys are confident. Don't get me wrong. You push them, they'll respond, but they're just not talking just to talk.
On the other side of the spectrum, Ryan Garcia's in action tonight, Dre, or tomorrow night. Javier Fortuna will be the opponent. And speaking of that, Raymond Muratalla has 3 amateur wins over Ryan Garcia. One was at the 2018 Silver Gloves.
See Muratalla always moving. He's either walking toward the opponent or he's moving his upper body. He'll drop down low. He'll come back up high. He looks like he wants to do one thing. He'll do another. He's frustrating and confusing the opponent so he can get a punch through that the opponent doesn't see. Not as easy as it looks.
everything. He's coming off a win, but a win in which he had a hand injury, and now the opponent change here. Was scheduled to fight the super prospect Keyshawn Davis. Davis had to step aside due to illness. That was announced over a week ago.
One of the most terrifying things in a boxing ring for any fighter is to be hit and not be able to hit the opponent, because they've mastered the range and they're just out of reach, and then they counter you and hit you again. That's more devastating, and that's harder to deal with than a guy that can just throw one punch hard. You can look out for that, but you got to figure this out, and you're getting hit in the midst of trying to figure out your opponent. That's what we're seeing right now from Muratalla and Valdier.
Damaging physically and damaging mentally.
Yeah. It's a psychological and physical beatdown, but it's a slow process.
Right hand.
10 seconds.
When he went back to the corner, Gabriel Sr. and Robert Garcia Jr. said, hey, that body shot hurt him. Look at the body punches landed. You see he has thrown 42, landed 9 significant. So let's check in with Bernardo.
When Jair Valtierra went back to his corner, Guillermo Enriquez asked him, why aren't you throwing punches? He says, I feel a little tight. Well, his trainer said, you better loosen up and quit.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Not a good time to feel tight.
He feels tight because he's afraid to get hit. He doesn't want to get hit with that kill shot. He was knocked out 2 fights ago. This is definitely in the back of his mind.
Nearly got driven down by an overhand right.
Yeah, that's what I was saying about getting hit and not being able to hit in return. It's unnerving. It's the worst feeling in a professional boxing ring. It's a 50-50 affair. You get yours, I get mine. You land a few, I land a few. That's fair game. But you get yours, and I can't get anything back. That's contrary to everything we trained for.
Your punches up.
There was another left hook to that right flank by Muratalla.
You see Muratalla just stocking little by little. He's doing more in there than what meets the eye. He's just looking for that right opportunity. He may have seen that opportunity a round or two ago. He's just looking for the right time to let the shots go.
You got 8 rounds of work. A lot of guys like to finish soon, as quickly as possible. Some guys like to demoralize their guys and break their opponents down. Muratalla is one of those guys.
Not sure we've seen Muratalla get hit with one clean punch in this fight. Torres said one of his gifts and his strengths is timing, meaning he knows when to punch and when not to.
Been utilizing that left hook well.
Yeah, it's all set up by going down to the body first and then coming up top, bringing that right arm down of Valdier.
Muratalla's closing the distance, fellas. Just a little bit more.
Firing off hooks to the body, a few uppercuts, a little bit of blood coming from his nose here in the closing moments of round 3 as he goes with a 3-punch combination.
That time, Valdier shows, big shots right there to come up that guard.
There's a short left uppercut on the inside from Muratalla moments ago as well. Muratalla with a 72-15 connect advantage. Catches him coming in with a short right hand.
Come on, punch out of that.
See, that's that timing that we speak of. Like, normally you're not supposed to land a shot when you're off balance and going back, but because the eyes, the IQ, the timing is so sharp for Muratalla, he can get a short shot off like that.
Yeah, was completely off platform, going backwards, and was able to land that short, accurate right hand.
But did you see the shift in confidence for Valdier? He sees the blood. He's getting confident. He's here. He hasn't gone anywhere. So now you're seeing him get a little bit more aggressive and take more risks.
That might work in Muratalla's favor because Valdier will open up. We'll see.
Closing that distance on the inside, puts a right hand to the body.
Valdier may be overmatched, fellas, but he's not afraid.
No doubt about that. This is a young man who is 20 years old and turned pro at 16 years old. Made his debut down in Mexico. This is his first fight in the U.S.
See Valdier just
three-punch combination, and it finished with a left hook to the temple. It was a left hook to the temple that rocked him.
One shot from Muratalla. He flicked with the right hand. It's not the shot he wanted. Boom, that's the shot he wanted right there. Quick left hook to the temple of Valdier, and boom, significant response. That speaks to the power of Muratalla. He doesn't have to throw it hard, but it certainly landed hard.
Did you see the shift in the change in gear? He was throwing 1-2 shots at a time. Then he let a combination go. Boom, boom, boom.
Another left hook up top. And then a jab that snaps it back. Couldn't connect with the right hand. That left hook has done damage. There's a two-punch combination. Valdier stands up to it. Trying to come with the overhand right now. Short uppercut. Chopping right hand. Body shot comes in. Sharp shooting up top with a right hand. Wow.
I think Muratalla is looking for another left hook in the same spot. Muratalla just touching with that right hand. That's not the shot he really wants. He wants the left hook. Get in position by throwing that flick right hand and put everything behind the left hook once again.
The one place Muratalla should go to, especially when he has his man hurt, is the body.
Went there early.
He goes down to that body. He's going to bring that defense down, and he's going to weaken Valdier a little bit more. Ooh, nice right hand over the top.
He's landing 49% of his power punches in this fight so far.
Some guys you got to knock out because they're not going to stop. Valdier is that guy. Doesn't have those wide eyes. He's not running away. And that may be to his demise, but he's in there, and he's looking for a shot himself.
Boy, Muratalla can kick up the hand speed when he wants to.
I love the
change of pace.
The change of pace and speed. You just don't see it coming.
The left hook is still open because Valdier's right hand is down.
You know, that's why I be talking about young fighters out there that, you know, throwing one shot at a time hard. You know, same pace, same cadence. But then when you switch it up like this on your opposition, he doesn't understand what's going on, and you blind him with the speed. It's the punch that you don't see is what hurts you.
Now on the inside, doubles up the right uppercut. Just a glancing blow there. There's the hand speed again. Finishes with a left hook to the body. Double jab by Valdier. He is game. He is willing, standing right in the pocket after being hurt badly in round 4.
That right hand froze Valdier right in his tracks.
Sometimes that happens. I'm not gonna lie. Literally, you get hit with a shot and you just freeze for just a split second, and then you come back to life.
You shake back.
I'm serious. This happened to me a lot of times throughout my career.
Ooh, lead right hand. Good combination. That included the left upstairs, the right to the body. To Raymond, who, I mean, look at the punch stats. He's absolutely dominating this fight. 150-21 connected advantage. But Dre, they just said to him, listen, we may not be able to get rid of him. Just put a beating on him.
Just put a beating on him. That's the right instructions from a seasoned trainer and former fighter, Robert Garcia. You recognize who's in front of you. If you try to go in there and force it, a guy like Valdier can catch you. So just box, and it'll come by way of just boxing and letting the punishment pile up.
Gabriel Sr., the father of Muratalla, in the corner, as is Robert Garcia Jr. in the corner. That is representative of the Garcia Boxing Academy and all the great success they've had through the years. Dad is over in the UK, getting ready to go to Saudi Arabia to train Anthony Joshua for his rematch against Alexander Usyk. But that team, that camp, Timmy, those guys will tell you confidently Muratalla is the next one. The kind of stuff they were saying about Bam Rodriguez a year and a half ago, that's what they are saying about Muratalla.
Well, they've seen it. They've seen it firsthand. You know, they understand what they got. They understand that the young man is extremely skillful, has heavy hands, and he's disciplined outside the ring. Oh, he might have hurt his hand right there. The left hook, he threw the left hook, Muratalla, and he shook it afterwards. That's not a good sign.
See if he goes back to the left hand here.
But Tess, he's at the what, 50 power punches?
Yeah, he's at 53% connect on his power punches, Timmy.
So you know what that means. He's near a stoppage. What he needs to do is just rev it up a bit. Keep touching Valdier over and over and over.
But this is also good for Muratalla to get a knockdown, for an opponent to look like they're on their way out, but then they surprise you. Because sometimes you don't believe that this guy exists, a guy that can take your power when you knock him down the way that he did, until you fight him. Well, he's getting that. He's understanding that tonight, and he's forced to go another route, which is going to do nothing but sharpen up his skill set.
Yeah, to that point, Dre, he came in with only 46 total rounds of action in 14 fights. So here we are coming to the end of round 6.
Those top-level guys will take that same shot, smile at you, and hit you back.
10 seconds.
Well, I think his opponent felt something as well. Did you see Valdier go up and swipe at that side of his head? Remember, that's where he was hit with a left hook to the temple in the 4th round that scored the knockdown. But we will monitor the use of the left hand here in these final 6 minutes of this fight as we get an extended look at Raymond Muratalla, the prize prospect at 135 pounds. So, Timmy, you had a very interesting conversation with him yesterday where you were rattling off the names of other lightweights, and both Raymond and the camp are just confidently discussing them and saying their characteristics or attributes, and even going so far to discuss how they would match up. He was discussing the undisputed champion of the world.
Yeah,
he was discussing Devin Haney, and he says, I think my timing would be perfect with Devin Haney.
Well, I mean, he's supposed to say that, but you got to believe in yourself.
Yes.
You know, Devin Haney is the undisputed champion, and a lot of guys would love to face Devin Haney. But Muratalla, he's got a little bit more growth. I see it right here. You know, he has a hurt guy in there. Yes, he's fighting back, but he's not a big threat. And he needs to figure out a way to get him up out of there. This is a guy that has been knocked out before by a lesser opponent. Got to get this guy up out of there.
It doesn't mean that Muratalla has to get Valdier out of there. This isn't a video game, as we know. This is real life. And Valdier, he may have made up his mind, and he ain't going nowhere tonight.
Look, man,
so Muratalla can get the stoppage tonight, but we can't move the goalpost and say he's got to get a stoppage or else it's not a good show tonight.
No, I didn't say.
We got to recognize that.
No, Dre, I didn't say it wasn't a good show. I'm just saying that, hey, it'd be a better show if he finishes the guy. A man that's in front of him that can't hit him, like you said, and he's dominating him. He's already hurt him once. He can hurt him again, but he got to be willing to step on the gas a little bit more.
Remember, he is in the midst of a 9-fight knockout streak. Last time a fight went the distance for Muratalla was back in August of 2018.
A lot of good stuff in there.
Yes, it is.
Raymond Muratalla right now.
You can tell right away he's not an 8-round fighter. He's a 10 and 12-round fighter. You know, I would hope and think that this is his last 8-rounder. He should be going 10 next. See how calm he is. He has the conditioning and the stamina to go 10 rounds easy.
Remember, this was a slot on this card that was originally intended for Keyshawn Davis.
10 seconds.
And then due to illness, he had to step aside. So Muratalla fills in. Of the undefeated junior welterweights, Arnold Barboza and Danielita Zorrilla. That is coming up in our main event. Look at the work rates and look at the accuracy from Muratalla, landing 50% of his total punches, landing 53% of his power punches, a 219 to 29 advantage. Did score the knockdown in round number 4.
Tess, I'm not sure how big of a puncher Muratalla is. We'll know that when he starts fighting elite competition.
Really smart young man as well. We discussed what he does with his time outside of boxing. He's working on his criminal justice degree. Spends his weekends studying and working towards his degree in criminal justice. Of course, we've seen his brother, pro fighter Gabriel, who's a full-time teacher.
Oh, I want to see him.
Pro fighter. He's going to be back in August, but he was the darling of the MGM Grand Bubble, right? Yeah, the little kids were watching him, and he's in his corner tonight. Gabriel's in his corner tonight, but you know he teaches young elementary school. Can you imagine you come in? I saw you last night in the ring fighting at ESPN.
Not normal at all.
No, really great family.
But Tess, you see Muratalla. He's not looking for a knockout. He may land a shot, but he's really just trying to box his way to a win. Some nights, that's enough. Some nights you come in there and you're in the fight and you just say, I'm not taking that risk. I'm not taking that risk against this guy. And it just is what it is. Muratalla feels something in there that won't allow him to get reckless. He's done good work. He's knocked his opponent down, so he's shown he does have the power. But he's just accepted the fact that, hey, this guy's not going anywhere, so I'm going to close this show the way that I am, and I'm going to move on to the next.
Valdier just ate a right hand up top and then a right uppercut on that last exchange as we come to the final half minute of our co-feature.
Valdier just stubborn.
Oh, is he ever?
Oh, my goodness. Came in with the knee brace and said, let's fight.
Right. I think there was a moment there in round 4 where we probably thought we wouldn't see the final bell.
For your winner by unanimous decision, Raymond Danger Muratalla.
These trunks right here are good. That's the line. These are high. I'm going to let them work right there. There's the line. Touch them up now. Go back to your corners. Round 1, box.
Tonight, Jolizani Endogeni comes from South Africa. His last fight was a loss, stopped in 8 rounds by Arnold Barbosa, also a contender at 140 pounds, undefeated at 28-0. That was on January 6th. So you talk about being match tough.
Right now, you see the activity of Endogeni. You know, you got Muratalla, who has to take his time. He's got to find his mark with his jab. As of right now, just that activity. A lot of upper body movement, hand gestures coming from Endogeni. It takes a little time to find his rhythm, but once he finds his rhythm, trust me, people, he's going to land hard and he's going to start landing as often as possible.
And I can assure you, even though he didn't say that in the fighter meetings, that Muratalla knows what Arnold Barbosa did to Endogeni, going 8 rounds with him before the stoppage. He wants to get a quicker stoppage against Endogeni, if at all possible.
Hey, look. Muratalla, to me, is just too smart for Endogeni. I mean, I've watched him on tape. You know, he has that herky-jerky style. He tries to get in and get out. But, man, there's so many holes in his defense once he slows down a bit. That hook in particular. But just wait for the looping right hand to come to find his mark. Because that's coming next.
Biggest win of Endogeni's career was a 7th round knockout against Apinun Konsan. That name might sound familiar because he was the hapless mandatory challenger that Josh Taylor beat up on.
Muratalla right now staying calm, trying different avenues, moving his feet left, moving them right.
Tim, we always say, don't just say do it. Tell them how to do it.
Tell them how to do it, you know, but Robert and I see a lot of the same things. He's saying that, you know, he is, you know, very active up front. He just said, take your time. Use your jab. He said, if you want to land that right hand, sneak it over the top, but you got to be quick with it. You can't think about it. Got to be quick. Just react with it.
Quick hands from Endogeni. She's defending a world title and going for undisputed.
That's extremely hard. You know, I feel like Seniesa in this fight has an uphill battle. Not just emotionally, but also on a physical standpoint as well, which will affect her mentals in the fight. Now, in her last fight, she hurt her hand. I had no clue that she did hurt her hand. She was able to disguise it, but in the biggest fight of her career, coming off of a surgery that needed repair, that's difficult for her mentality going into this fight because, man, let me tell you, you got to be, look, you can't go back to the locker room and inject anything. Like, you got to deal with it right then and there, you know, and that's something that she's going to have to deal with, and Valdier coming at her full force.
That injury happened in July of 2023. She had surgery in September. In the meantime, Yokasta Valdier won decisions in title defenses against Maria Santizo and Anabel Ortiz. You talk about momentum coming in, and that's what you have with Yokasta Valdier. You see momentum here from Endogeni.
He can't get careless, one, because he got to get caught, but also he can't get frustrated. He got to take his time. And so when you have a guy that's active like that with his movement, head movement, and feints, and all his smoke and mirrors, attack the body. That's the largest target. You start attacking the body, then he starts to stand still.
Especially when you're so wide, Tim. You talked about the fact that he can't move out of the way laterally. The body is going to be the last thing to move as Muratalla lands a short left hook at the conclusion of this second round. He overcommitted, was too close, and that's why range is so important. We talk about the battle for real estate.
Yeah,
center of the ring.
You see, the thing is that sometimes, you know, fighters, we believe that we got to step in, you know, to get close to our opponent. Sometimes we just got to let the punch fly from where it is. You're actually close enough. That time, you had Muratalla who stepped too far in to unleash that right hand. Just the wrong range at the wrong time.
And Endogeni, even though he's got a 2.5-inch reach advantage, looks like the longer fighter here, just because of how he fights.
It's the activity right now that's helping Endogeni right now in these rounds. And the awkwardness. There's something to be said about the awkwardness.
Ooh, nice combination from Endogeni.
And the hook. Look, the combination will fly. Something would eventually get in there. I don't care how defensive you are, unless your name is Floyd Mayweather Jr. In position for the right hand. There he is, just changing levels, going down to the body right there. Something will eventually get in there.
And this fight was scheduled at 138 pounds.
Right hand.
Nice right there from Muratalla.
That was a nice pull.
Endogeni fought his last fight at 140 pounds, but Muratalla still believes he is a lightweight when it comes to being a contender and a top 10 rated contender by the WBC at number 2, WBO number 5, and IBF number 8. Nice body work from Muratalla, but Endogeni comes up over the top.
See, the focus now is transition for Muratalla. Nice listening to his trainer and going down to that body. That's good. That's going to slow down Endogeni, excuse me. That's going to slow him down. As you see him now, he's not as bouncy anymore. He slowed those feet down. That pressure starting to get to him little by little. Muratalla is just inching forward, trying to get close, putting that mental pressure on him.
Nice right hand from Endogeni there.
Don't hold him. Don't hold him.
Muratalla tonight looks flat.
Yeah.
He looks flat tonight. And I get the rhythm. I get the rhythm of Endogeni. A little bit difficult to deal with, but his punches are not sharp and crisp like I'm used to seeing them. Could be a possible tough time making weight. That was a hard shot right there down to the body. Straight right hand down to the body.
And look, this is not the same Raymond Muratalla we saw against Jeremiah Nakatila. And just remember how slow a start he had against Humberto Galindo, who he stopped in the 9th round, but he got dropped by a quick shot to the liver by Galindo. So we see that he's vulnerable early on, but if Endogeni doesn't take advantage of things, he's going to start coming on.
Yes. Yes, he is.
What Raymond Muratalla told us really hurt him the time he got dropped was the fact that he did not get a chance to warm up. And I don't know how warm he looked. You know, he wasn't lathered up when he came out here for the first round. And you'll remember that Robert Garcia was in the corner of Lindolfo Delgado in the previous fight. But he's had his father there with him the entire time. They've worked together since he was a kid, so I'm sure he did a good job of warming him up, but just something was off early with Raymond.
Yeah, I noticed that in this fight a while back. However, what I did like is that he was able to take the shot, he was able to process it, and get the win, still get that win, that knockout win.
You know who would love a knockout win tonight?
He found his rhythm finally, and he's starting to go down to the body, and you start seeing Indo Jenny is active. He's game.
This is a good fight for Muratalla because Endo Jenny is making him work. He's making him think.
Endo Jenny is. He definitely is. He's game. He's here to win this fight tonight.
Oh, nice short left hook there from Muratalla. Catches Endo Jenny, about to throw the right. Those guys are climbing. Shakur's already there with the world title. But it's difficult to get in there with this crowded lightweight class that Top Rank has going.
Yes, it is.
That's why every performance means everything for Muratalla at this stage of his career.
Yes, it does.
20 fights in. Nice feint with the jab and then countered with the right. Endo Jenny's there. He's throwing some leather, landing a straight right hand and then a looping right. He's in Muratalla's grill, and I don't know that Muratalla expected this from Endo Jenny.
Endo Jenny's just taking advantage of the positioning of Muratalla. Muratalla is looking, you know, he'll make one defensive position, he'll go to another one, but those hands just keep flying, and eventually something's going to find its way home. And that's what's happening. But at the same time, Muratalla right now doesn't mind it, because what he's trying to look for, he's trying to punch in between the shots of Endo Jenny. He's trying to catch him as his momentum is coming forward. Double impact, trying to time him in between those shots. And he's trying to wear him down as well.
Muratalla is active with 3 fights in 2023 as well as 2022. Each fight will be extremely important here in 2024. The pressure continues to grow on Muratalla, not only to shine, but to look convincing every time he wins. Make the champions have to fight you. That's a nice right to the body from Endo Jenny. There's that jab from Muratalla.
You talking about condition? Endo Jenny is in tip-top shape. I mean, he continues to throw shots and take shots like that, but man, he has been active since round 1 and still in this fight letting leather fly.
Now you can see why he went 8 rounds with Barbosa. He is a 35 fight veteran. This is his 36th fight.
Ooh, them right hands are starting, laser right hands coming from Muratalla. Laser. And he's landing it because look at the lead hand of Endo Jenny.
Down.
And then he come back with his own offense. Muratalla you can't get relaxed. Look, you better get off Muratalla and keep getting off, or bag up and go somewhere, go take a trip, or you're gonna receive that damage that Endo Jenny is letting go.
10 seconds. And he better move to his right, because moving to Endo Jenny's power hand is not a good place to be.
Endo Jenny has been throwing a ton of leather from the opening bell.
Well, he's thrown 35 more punches than Muratalla, but I'd venture to say he's landed more than 50.
Yeah, punch stats are deceiving. They don't tell you the story of the fight. Fights are scored round by round, and they're scored by whoever lands the most effective punches during the course of the round. 3 minutes.
In the corner of Endo Jenny, they were saying, go get him, and Muratalla landed a nice left hook and a combination after that.
Ooh, that hurt him.
And the body shot.
Uh-oh. You know, once you find your opponent's rhythm and timing, knowing where he's going to be, you're able to set up combinations like that. He's just taking advantage of Endo Jenny in the wrong position right there. And the follow-up combinations to finish off what he discovered during the course of this round. Muratalla now is starting to find his rhythm, finding his range, and he's popping them with combinations.
And now who's moving forward?
It's starting to get dangerous now for Indochini. Doesn't look good right now for him. Although he's behaving like a fighter supposed to. He's fighting back in spots, and he's still trying to attempt to win this fight. But if he keep getting hit with those right hands like that, one's gonna catch him, and it's gonna be lights out.
All this while saying it hasn't been the best showing from Raymond Muratalla over the first 5 rounds, but people will forget about it if he can get a finish here against Indochini.
Well, let's give it up for Indochini because he came in here with a game plan and he was determined.
Yep. And he's sticking to it. I think the moment that his corner asked him to go get it is when he got himself in trouble.
Oh, absolutely. And Muratalla feels him starting to weaken and weaken. Yeah, when you're in that ring, you know, you feel the punches coming. They're not coming back the same like they were, you know, 2 rounds ago, 3 rounds ago. Then you start getting comfortable. Then you start marching forward like Muratalla is doing. He doesn't feel threatened at all.
Yeah, Muratalla on the front foot is not what you want to see if you're standing across from him. Jenny taking a good shot here from Raymond Muratalla as he starts to find his range in the 6th round. There's a whipping 1-2 from Indochini.
And Muratalla's technique this time around, I mean, his left hook is kind of, he's slapping with his left hook. He's not turning that shot over like I'm used to seeing him.
Oh, that's a nice straight right from Muratalla. And he's finding the range for it, Tim. We saw early on how he overstepped in. This time it was that perfect range, and that's a nice left hook from Indochini.
Yeah.
Fight champion is great, but undisputed is the dream now in 2024, especially in women's boxing, but that's how you get respect, by being the only champion in a weight class. Nice left hook there from Raymond Muratalla.
But didn't turn it over.
What do you attribute that to, Tim? Why is he not turning it over if that's one of his best shots?
I attribute it to the weight cut, to be honest with you. I mean, I saw him during the week, and he didn't come in at 135 pounds. You know, it seemed to me like he struggled to make that weight. That's why his punches don't have the effect that it once had. You've seen him in his previous fights. He's hitting Indochini flush on the chin, and he's still around.
But what does that have to do with not turning it over? Like, one thing
that's
is
just a
technique,
mechanical.
and one thing
That's a mechanical thing. That's just more technique. That's
Okay.
just it. It's technique, and how he's throwing the punch, where he's throwing the punch from. A lot of times he's throwing it when he's on his back foot, and he's not putting enough weight onto that front foot to deliver that left hook. He's just throwing it as a counter, a quick counter, instead of setting it up for a kill shot.
You mention one thing all the time, Tim. Fatigue is when your technique starts to break down.
Yeah.
That's a nice right, though, from
chopping right hand.
Muratalla.
The chopping right hand.
And a quick combination, though, from Indochini to close out this 7th round. Corner of Raymond Muratalla sees that he needs to pick up his work rate, land heavier shots against Indochini.
Well, Muratalla is he's winning the fight, and people are going to criticize, you know, his performance and, you know, Indochini, because look, Arnold Barboza, a guy that doesn't have a whole lot of power, was able to stop him. What round we in this round right here.
That was at 140.
At 140 pounds. So, you know, but he's doing a lot of good things in there. He is. He's looking sharp in spots. But people are watching. Let's see what he is in a few more rounds, and let's see how he can finish this fight. But again, Indochini is a veteran.
Yes.
He's been in the game. He's been in there with everybody.
Indochini came with the game plan, and he's been able to stick with it so far through the first 8 rounds.
Yeah, well, you know, it's just the consistency of Indochini. You know, the low points when Muratalla wants to be defensive and not ready and in a position to counter. Indochini's just letting his hands go, and he's landing. But when Muratalla decides to let his hands go and really find his mark, he's able to land as well. But Indochini is his braveness, the fact that he can take a shot, the fact that he's letting his hands go, and he has a desire to win this fight is the reason why he's in this fight. He's still here.
And he's landing some good shots here in the 8th round. Maybe not damaging, but he's landing the cleaner shots so far in the first 2+ minutes of this round. Nice overhand right from Endogeni. Now a combination.
Work out of that, guys.
Uh-oh. Muratalla seems to have done something here. Nice combo there from Endogeni. Counter left.
It's a live dog in there. Endogeni.
The timing of Muratalla seems off here. Nice jab, though.
Step back.
The power's off. It's not the same. I'm telling you, it's not the same. Not a whole lot of leverage on those punches. A lot of arm shots tonight from Muratalla. And again, I contributed to a hard weight cut.
Let him go.
I think 135 is going to be difficult for him to continue to make.
How much of it is Endogeni's positioning, his length, the way he moves, or is it just Muratalla?
It's Endogeni. It's a little combination of all both. But Endogeni, boy, he's a firecracker. He's been hot from the opening round, the opening bell. He's been hot, and he's making Muratalla work.
I mean, I know what the punch stats say, but what I'm seeing with my own eyes is more activity from Endogeni.
Yes.
And every time Muratalla throws, there's an answer from Endogeni as they both exchange there.
Yes, it is.
I mean, the corner of Endogeni wants him to go after Muratalla. Of course, they're not feeling the power of Muratalla.
No, he's not feeling the power, and that's the reason why he's not deterred. That's the reason why he's not backing up. That's the reason why he continues to punch. Because if you're scared of someone's power, you're not going to throw as often as he's throwing. So he's no longer spooked. The fatigue comes into play as well for Muratalla. You see his hands
drop.
That's
a slip.
A little slip right there for him.
That may be Endogeni also feeling the rigors of.
But I can just tell you this. Maybe this type of performance will open up doors and opportunities for him.
Yeah, when you don't look great.
So, I mean, it's bittersweet. I mean, look, Muratalla, he's doing some good things in there. He is. He surely is. And Endogeni is fighting back. He's contesting with him. Without a doubt. He's challenging him.
Don't let him.
Sometimes being so dominant makes you a scary opponent. And tonight's performance, like you mentioned, may get some eyeballs and get an opportunity for Raymond Muratalla.
But again, when you have Arnold Barboza knocking a guy out, man, and you're supposed to be that next one up, you're supposed to knock him out, right?
Yeah.
But again, styles make fights.
And you may not have your best every night you go out there.
No, you don't.
And you see Endogeni had a nice overhand right there.
Yep. And he lands it because the minute that Muratalla, he just stands there and he's looking to recover. Those are opportunities to let your hands go and take advantage of any openings that Muratalla presents.
Watch your heads, guys. Watch your heads.
Who can put a final stamp here on the 9th round? Final round. Shakur Stevenson will see hopefully this summer. Muratalla and Shakur have been going at it on social media. But it doesn't really matter unless it happens inside the ring. And right now, Endogeni's making it happen inside the ring. You see, he still has something left here in the 10th round. Nice straight right there from Muratalla. Can he follow that up? That's another good right hand from Muratalla. Things starting to heat up for Muratalla. There's that 1-2. And he has Endogeni back against the ropes. His best sequence of the fight so far, but then he lets Endogeni come back with something.
Well, he had to recover.
Step back.
He had to recover. It's the last round. Muratalla hasn't been in the 10th round in a while. He's been producing knockouts over and over and over. This is good. These are good quality rounds for him.
Never been 10 rounds. He won an 8-round decision against Jair Valdier in July of 2022. That was his last decision. Had a 9-fight knockout streak before that, and he's on a 4-fight knockout streak now that seems hard to extend to 5 because Endo Jenny has given him more than even Muratalla expected.
Nice counter. Nice counter by Muratalla. Right there, just using the shoulder. He's rolling with that shot. That body shot right there hurt. You see Endo Jenny, he's shaking his head. He's trying to keep himself in this fight right now.
Don't hold him, guys. Let him go.
This shot might have hurt him to the body.
Best round, Tim.
It is, and it's impressing me right now because although he might not feel that he was very successful tonight or dominant tonight, he's able to keep it together mentally and still come forward and still attempt to go for the knockout. That's impressive. Ooh, that was a crisp right hand that landed right there.
Work out, guys. Let him go. No holding. Don't hold him.
A lot of balance issues for Endo Jenny. And you know that Muratalla still has a lot left, even in the 10th round. Still extremely skillful and aware. It's a good fight. Great battle from Muratalla.
All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, Raymond Danger